Happy Monday, everybody. It's Clay on Living a Lego Life. It's good to see everybody tonight. I just wanted to thank everybody for joining us. Once again, this is just another live stream where I'm going to be working on the Adidas Superstar. And here we go. Beautiful items so far. Doing a great build. We have gone through bags 1 through 3 up to this point, and we will continue with bag number 4 tonight. So I wanted to just bring everybody together and have a good time while we do some building. Going to get this thing knocked out in the next few days, so and then we'll be ready to move along to some larger items, hopefully. Anyway, all right, so tonight's going to be bag number 4, and I just thank everybody for joining us. If you are in the live chat, I will do my best to try to keep up with those as we go. Let me get Facebook started up here as well, just so that it knows that we are going live. It says go live. Come on, go live. I think it's juicing up. Facebook requires a little bit of extra massaging to get it to where it needs to be in order for it to start going live. Okay, now we are live in both places. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. Once again, I am Clay Green, your host with Living a Lego Life, and working on building out the Adidas Superstar. It's going to be a fun build tonight, and we will be building, sorry for the loud noises, bag number 4. So probably a shorter episode tonight, maybe about 40 minutes or so. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. I'm going to move my items here. Let me get my camera turned on so you can see everything here. There we go. All right, so we still have this one extra piece that was in the box, just hanging out loose by itself. And we got bag number 4 right here. So let me go ahead and get this torn open so that we can get to building. Alright, so there's bag 4, and then we have this little mini bag inside of here for the smaller items, as usual. Ooh, look at this. So we have a little piece that says Superstar on it. Very nice, very nice. I like it. Alright, let me get some of these items laid out here just a little bit more so they'll be more easy to see. Put this over here to the side. And I didn't get my coffee tonight with me, so if I start whining here in a little bit, and whining, you'll know what's wrong with me. Because Clay didn't get the coffee that he needs to keep up the energy. Alright, anyway. Okay, so I'll move these pieces back just a hair, that way you can see from up here at the above, and be able to see as I'm working on the build. Alright, so we have our book here. Alright. Okay, so the first thing that we need is we're going to need this very long 2 by, gosh darn it, who knows how many pieces. It looks probably about 12-ish. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 2 by 16. And then it is going to get one of these blue angles here. It's going to put up at the very top of it, as you can see right here. So alright, so that item is there, and that gets past step 98. Already moving along. Alright, and then we need this blue plate right here, which is then going to go right in this area here. Alright, and that goes there, and then we need a 4 by 1, which is in the bag here. There you go. And then this is going to go down here on the bottom, and it sticks out the side just a hair bit on this end. As you can see. Sorry, legs itching. Went outside, and we've been having some mosquitoes as of late, so may have got a little bit of a bite. Alright, so then the next one we're going to need is going to be this 2 by 12. And it's going to go up underneath the lip here like this. I'll move the foot back here just a hair bit while we're building on these additional parts. Make sure nothing falls underneath my book. Nothing I can't stand more than whenever I'm building something and then accidentally lose one of these little pieces up underneath the book, and then I'm like, where's the piece? But it's right there the whole time. Yeah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Alright, so that goes there, and then we need this little ball joint, as I like to call it. Sometimes I think in medical terminology because at one time I was wanting to be a nurse and in the medical field, but then decided, well, if I did that, then I could possibly kill somebody, and nobody wants that. So I went into IT instead. Alright, so now we have got us built up to this point, and now we need this big flat panel here. It's a 4x4, and that's going to go here. And then there is this, looks like a 6x1. It's going to go on here. So let's see, where's that piece at? It's white. It's a hiding. It's a hiding from me. Of course it is. 6x1, 6x1, 6x1. That's flat, flat. 6x1. There we go. Alright. 6x1 is going to go on here. And then we'll get this 1x2. It's going to go in this gap here. And then another ball joint. It's going to go in this spot here. And then a 4x1 is going to make up this corner here. Alright, so that's where we're at so far. Making good progress on bag number 4. And we'll turn the page. May have had too much coffee earlier today. My hands are got a little bit of a shake going on to them. Not a good thing. Alright, so the next piece we're going to have here is going to be this 4x6. It's going to go right here. And then we have, looks like, 2 2x3s. Here is one. And then the other is going to be right here. And then there needs to be this large angle, which is got multiple directions. There we go. Alright. Look good, looking good. Okay, the next one is going to be this 2 with a lip on it. 2x6. So that goes here. And then there's these 1x2s with a lip on them, which I'm going to have to find them here. 1x2, 1x2, 1x2. Oh, that's 2 pieces sticking together. That would be difficult to find here, and there's a little bit I have a feeling. Here we go. There's one 1x2 there. Here's the other 1x2, and then this other 2x6 long piece here with the lip on it. That's going to overhang just a little bit, it looks like. But then we're going to have this. It's like a step 2x2 with the outward facing prongs, so as you can see there. Very nice. Alright, now we're going to go in here with a whole bunch of green. So let's see here. The first one's going to be this 1x4. Goes in that gap. And then we're going to have this large piece which aligns with the edge of that where it comes to an end. And I'm going to put this down here. And then let's see here. There is a single point green that's going to go here in this corner. And then a 2x3. Here's somebody going up the hill behind the house here. A 1x4. Sorry if you can hear engines and stuff behind me. I don't have a soundproof room, which is okay. We all live in some form of place where sound's going to get through eventually, so there's nothing wrong with that. This is life. I've got a 1x2 here. Okay. And then we got all these angles. Now this is where I always, I've said it before, I start making a few of my errors. So alright, here we go. So this is like a 3-point angle here, and then I need this 4-point angle here, and another 4-point angle here. Very nice. And that gets us past step 106. Alright, and then we need this 2x4 here, black. That's going to go right here. And then we're going to have this black step. Here we go. Alright. And that's going to go right here. And there's a 1x4 blue. And then this 2x4 here. Okay. And then looks like we need a 1x2 here. There we go. It's going to fill in this gap right here. So I hope I'm loud enough for everybody to be able to hear. I try not to talk too loudly. I don't want anybody's ears to get burst or anything like that. So, alright, we'll continue on. Anyway, leave a comment if it's not loud enough so that I can make adjustments as we go along, so it's more enjoyable for everybody that's listening in. Okie dokie. Let's see here. And then also, if there's any kind of stream quality issues or anything along those lines, be sure to let me know that as well, because that would be extremely helpful to know. Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to need this. It's going to go here. And I think I've already made another mistake tonight. So I'm going to have to remove this piece right here, which is the little step. And I am going to need this remover, because I put a this 2x4 on there, and it should have been a 2x3, which is this one here. I was wondering why things weren't lining up exactly perfect. Alright, so that goes there, and then that's going to push this step one back as well, so that then this blue 2x3 can fit into this spot. It's all good. Nothing wrong with making mistakes. Now the black 2x4 will go in here with another one of the step pieces, which is right here. And then another 2x4 here. And another white step piece goes here. Okay, and then looks like a oh, here it is. 2x3, and this 2x4. It's going to go there, and I'd already put that piece in as shown here in the book, so that I got that knocked out. Okay, so that gets us past number 108. So I'll stop here for just a second to give everybody a look. Looks like we're building out some stripes. Looks like we may actually be building out a side of the shoe. Okay, so next I'm going to start bringing some of my pieces here a little bit closer together now, just so that I have them all available to me. So it says that I need to get the two of these, let's see here, angle with the 4s and stack them on top of each other. And then I need a, looks like a L shape, which is right here, and that is going to go like this. And then there is a angle with a 3, which is going to be right here, and that's going to go on top of this. And okay, there's that, there's that. And there's a little sharp point item here. That is going to go right here. Okay, and then I need this other 2x3, which it doesn't actually show this being added on, but it needs to be there in order to make this a even portion here. Okay, Alright, so, and then this is going to get snapped on right in this area here. Looks like, let's see, go reach over that, and then this connects to this green section here. Alright, so that's step number 109. I'll show it a little closer there. Backside in case anybody's interested. Lord, I'm all over the place. Okay, let's see here. So that's page 85. How far along are we? Looks about almost 15 minutes in. Okay, so we got this back here again, and now we're going to move back into these green pieces. So, looks like we are going to have this 6x1. It's going to lay back here behind these items. And then that'll help us align this 2x10 along this side here. So I kind of find that is interesting that it's actually covering up the stripes. But, okay, Lego knows what they're doing. 2x1 here. Green 2x1 over here on this other blue one. Okay, and then over here along the side, there's two of these little step pieces. Here is one. Here is the second one. These two are sticking together. And then it looks like we need a 1x4, which is right here. Alright, so that brings all those together, and now we're going to put these smooth angles on here. So this is going to go some are larger than others. Okay. That does not go there. Okay. So that one goes there. Okay. And then, excuse me. Tonight's dinner was, I made teriyaki chicken. I made mac and cheese. And I made some stir-fried vegetables that tasted like absolute garbage. And that is thus where it went after I got done cooking it, because it was horrible. Alright, so this one goes in here. And then this white one here. And then one more. Here we go. Alright. And then a couple of white ones here. For the angle here. Actually, these need to go back just a hair bit. At least they're easy fixes, and I'm catching them early before we get too far into the build, and then it's like, roar! Gonna completely lose my stuff. Alright. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Okay, then we need a couple of these little hooks. No, Google, I don't need your help with anything. I know how to build myself. Okay. So this is going to go in here, and then another one. Nope. Here it is. Okay. And number 2 there. Alright. That'll allow something to be able to snap onto it, or Something along those lines. Okay. Now I need to build 3 of these items that requires this almost like a vent angle, as you can see here. And then the 1x2s. So I got my 1x2 here, and it says I need to build 3 of these. So here's 1. And here's number 2. And here's vent number 3. Okay. And these items are going to go on these white ones here. There's 1. There's number 2. Number 3. And then just the regular angle without the 1x2 by that. And then on these black ones, there should be some black vents. That goes here. And here's the other one. Well, that's pretty cool. So it makes a nice little angle going down through there with these vents. Very good. Very good. Okay, so that's all of those. And then flip it back around here. Looks like I need this little single plate that is going to go. Okay, before I go there, let's do this. So this item goes in this gap here. And then there should be looks like a 1x2 that goes in this gap here. And then that steps down like that. And then here looks like there is a black square 2x2 goes in that space, and then there's this white L shape gonna go in here, and then this little plate now goes and fills this gap here. Okay, and then let me flip these over here because I'm gonna need, here we go. All right, oops, this goes in this gap here, and then there's this flat plate here that goes in this spot, and then there is this flat one goes in this gap here. And what am I missing? I think that is everything for that section. Bring it all in a little bit more close and pull this out. Okay. Now, that's where we're at. Let's give everybody a heads up. I'm going to flip over to the front screen here real quick, just so I can show you it from this angle. There you go. Okay. Back to the hands. Excuse me. Alright, so we have this turned it around. So the next thing we're going to do is the little portion that says Superstar on it. As you can see here, not too much glare on it. It's going to go and it's going to snap onto these little bar area here that we created. It's going to go that, and then it snaps down like that. Very nice. And then, so we got this large angle. It's going to go here to fill in the rest of the stripe there. And then there needs to be this black bar flat is going to go in this gap, along with this smaller one. And then over here, the last one of these little angles is going to go in here. Alright, so that is that portion, and it says to flip it over like this, and then we're going to build a couple of extra items here to go on it. Okay, so it says that I need to get this little portion here, which is going to hook on a 1x2, 1x2 here. Okay, that's going to go thus so. And then there's going to be a 1x1 that goes on here, this little portion, and then on top of all of that, it gets a larger angle built on top of it. Alright, and then it looks pretty much like that. Alright, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to take this and it's going to snap onto this area right here. Makes a nice little angle. And then we need to take a couple of these 1x1s here, and they're going to go on the end here. Thus so. There's one. And then number 2 right on top of that. And I'm a stickler for trying to get things as closely as possible lined up so that it looks nice. Okay. Alright. Step 115 now to page 90. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is all these little blocks that have the little hole in them. We're going to go along the top. So it looks like there needs to be 7 of those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7 is going to go right here. Very nice, very nice. Okay, and along the top of those, we are then going to put in these angles. So the first thing that I need to do is flip this around long ways, and we're going to put this angle here on this so that it smooths that out. And then these 2 parts, the shorter one goes on first, closest to the angle, and then the larger one afterwards. I don't think it would really matter, but you know, if they give us instructions, we might as well stick to them if we can. We'll get this 1x3 here with this little vent, and then I'm going to build that with the lower portion of the vent going towards the middle of the brick. And then that is going to actually stick on this front end here where there's just 2 posts. And that goes thus so. Okay. Alright, moving along. Alright. So the last part is these other ball joints here are going to receive 1 little green post on each one of them. And then these are going to get hooked into on the ball joints. Basically the ball joint goes into the joint here. It snaps into place and then flip up like that. Same thing on this side over here with this other ball joint. Whoops. This is very much like the hip joint inside of the body, if you've ever seen a human skeleton. Not trying to freak anybody out, but anatomy and physiology class, you'll teach you that. Okay, and so thus flipping the shoe around and 3 extra pieces again. We are going to take those. Got to take these, rotate them down, and then they are going to get snapped into the front one here. And then the back one, or the middle one, or the front. Nice. Man, it's looking more like a shoe every minute. Gosh, can't wait. Cannot wait. Can you wait? I don't know. There's a whole lot to go on. Still yet. But, as I said earlier, I think we might just build one bag tonight and then call it an evening because we are up to bag number 5 now. And I think that, this has been about a 30-minute show for today. I think that's pretty good for the afternoon, so I don't want to go too far, and, that'll help us with giving us some more time to be together whenever we get a chance. Anyway, coming back over here to me just for a second, I just want to thank everybody for joining me this afternoon. I really had a good time building out bag number 4 on this Lego Adidas Superstar. It came with 3 extra pieces today, so we had a green little point, and then there was a little 1x1 square and a 2x1 black one here. Hopefully the black one didn't belong somewhere. Could have, but I don't think I missed anything that I can think of. Anyway, having a great time tonight. Definitely enjoyed having everybody that was able to join me, and looking forward to finishing up the build over the next few days. We will sink back into bag number 5 very soon, and get the rest of this Adidas Superstar built out, because I've got so many more sets that I'm looking forward to actually building with each one of you. So anyway, once again, I am Clay Green, and this has been Living a Lego Life, and I greatly appreciate everybody joining us, and I hope that you have a great night, or if this is the first time in the early morning that you're watching this, then I hope you have a great day. So anyway, have a great one, and I'll see you soon.